Melton Mowbray may be known as the rural capital of food, but it has so much more to offer. Welcome to episode 1 of Kelly Tells You, where I, Kelly from My Melton, tell you about the stuff that you need to know to truly make the most of your time in Melton Mowbray. Today we are talking about the festivals. Despite common misconception, Melton Mowbray has a varied festival calendar with something for all ages. From folk music to a festival dedicated to cheese, you are truly spoilt for choice here. I'm also mindful it can get a little bit overwhelming, so I'm going to break it down for you. Firstly, the food and drink festivals. Melton hosts 4 food festivals every year. The first festival is the Artisan Cheese Fair, which takes place in May. The second is Pie Fest, which takes place in August. The third is the East Midlands Food and Drink Festival, which takes place in October. And lastly is Chuck Fest, which happens in November. All 4 of these festivals happen at the Stockyard, and some of you OGs watching may know it as the Cattle Market. The borough also has multiple beer festivals. The Wheel Inn is a village pub that hosts the Branston Beer Festival in May, whilst the Stockyard hosts the annual Beer and Cider Festival in September. Contrary to popular belief, we aren't just a borough of food and drink, both of which we do really well here. We are also the rural capital of live music, which is due to our varied weekend live music scene and our festival. We'll cover the former in a separate video when we look at the various pubs, bars and nightclubs within the borough. Right now, we're just looking at the festivals. The first music festival of the calendar year is Glastonbury. This festival happens at a farm in Wimeswold Village and features the best tribute and cover acts from the UK and beyond. Previous tributes have been done and included tributes to Elton John, Bill Collins, Fall Out Boy, ABBA and tons more. Camping and day tickets are available for this festival. This is followed by Forbidden Forest, which takes place at Belvoir Castle later on in May. This 3-day festival features 22,000 guests dancing to the biggest and best names in electronic and dance music. Tickets for this festival always sell out, so make sure to sign up to their mailing list to be in the best chance of nabbing yours. Next up is Hosenbury, which takes place on the first Saturday of July. This festival features a mixture of local bands and popular tribute acts. And what's cool about this festival is that the funds raised will help fund projects within the village of Hose itself. On the same Saturday, you have Sound Corner. This free festival takes place at Round Corner Brewing's Tap Room, located at the Stockyard. It features a mixture of local artists and bands across the afternoon and evening. Later on in July, you have Noisily, located in Barkstone Woods. This festival features a mixture of underground dance and electronic artists. If you want something a little bit more zen, don't worry, this festival is also for you. Instead, check out their mind, body and soul areas featuring everything from yoga to cold water bathing. You can check out the full lineup for both the electronic app and the mind, body and soul via their free app. On to August, you have the Melton Folk Festival. This 2-day festival has a mixture of folk acts that travel across the town's various pubs and cafes. About 90% of the festival is free to enter, and it is always fun to weave into a coffee shop stroke pub crawl as you go. There is also a second folk festival that takes place in December, normally mid-December, but that can change. Check the official socials for more info. If you want something that is a bit different, quote unquote, we've got something for you too. The 1940s weekend takes place every May and is the biggest free entry festival of its kind in the UK. You can expect historical reenactors, themed entertainment, the annual cake and preserve contest, and tons more. Meanwhile, Burning Woman takes place in July. This is one of, if not the only festival of its kind in the UK. This empowerment festival is for women and is run by women. So if you want to embrace your femininity, definitely check that one out. Oh, and I've not even got to the Christmas Tree Festival yet. Yes, I know it's not even July, but we're mentioning it anyway. This takes place in early December and has thousands of trees decorated by local businesses, schools and community groups. It truly is a magical experience, capable of even making the biggest Scrooge festive. As you can see, Melton has a huge festival lineup, and I'm so happy that I told you guys about it. Let me know in the comments what festivals you learnt about today. And if you want more Melton Mowbray content, make sure to follow My Melton on all of your favourite social media platforms. I will see you guys on the next episode. Goodbye.